Welcome to Poems and Prayers with Father Andrew, 5 good minutes in Lent. And welcome to Saturday in this first full week of Lent. Today I'm reading a poem by Seamus Heaney. He is truly one of the great poets of the sort of second half of the 20th century and the beginning of the 21st century. He died in 2013, I believe, and was a Nobel Prize winner in literature and well-deserved. He was an Irishman and famous for lots of literary works. This poem is entitled Lightnings 8. The annals say when the monks of Clonmacnoise were all at prayers inside the oratory, a ship appeared above them in the air. The anchor dragged along behind so deep it hooked itself into the altar rails. And then, as the big hull rocked to a standstill, a crewman shinnied and grappled down the rope and struggled to release it, but in vain. "This man can't bear our life here and will drown," the abbot said, "unless we help him." So they did. The free ship sailed, and the man climbed back out of the marvelous as he had known it. That's a strange poem, isn't it? An image, an imagination of a ship in the air with an anchor dragging down into the air and hooking on the altar rails at the oratory in the monastery. And then the man from above, an angel? I don't know, shinning down a rope, and the abbot sort of saying, "We've got to help this guy, or he'll literally drown in this world." The ship is freed. The man who was shinning down the rope climbs back up and says, "Out of the marvelous," as he had known it. What strikes me in that last line is an awareness of the marvelous of the ordinary, the marvelous of life in church, the marvelous of gathering around God's altar to be fed and to receive grace. I hope we never take it for granted. And I think this poem awakens us to how marvelous it truly is. Yesterday, I introduced a prayer from the Lakota tradition, and I realized after the filming that I hadn't actually read the whole prayer. So I'm going to read the part I read again yesterday with the second part of the prayer. A Lakota Sioux prayer, translated by Chief Yellowlark in 1887. O Great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the winds, and whose breath gives life to all the world, hear me. I need your strength and wisdom. Let me walk in beauty and make my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made. Let my ears be sharp to your voice. Make me wise so that I may understand the things you have taught my people. Let me learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. I seek strength, not to be greater than my brother, but to battle my greatest enemy, myself. Make me always ready to come to you with clean hands and straight eyes, so when life fades as the fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame. Amen.